fans a reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your World Series souvenirs. Whether you're looking for hats, shirts, jerseys, outerwear, we've got a full line of products to suit your needs. Be sure to stop by tonight.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. The 1-0 home. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Here's another 2-2. And he takes strike three called on the curveball that time, and there's your first out of the evening. And now, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5. Freddie Freeman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a one-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Hit in the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Here's the 2-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next up is Adam Duvall. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. So a bit of a rocky start there as they're able to load the bases on him, but he's able to wiggle his way out of it. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Charlie Morton is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
So now here is Jose Altuve. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Altuve.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I think Yordan Alvarez is certainly a guy we could be excited to see play. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One out, nobody on. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches. Has him 0-2 and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Brantley at second, Bregman at first, one gone. And he takes strike 2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. Brantley blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Albies picks it up on the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Still no score. And now here is Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
BRAVES.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting it. The right field.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Correa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now that
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back?
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now back, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Clearly to work out of that jam. Back with more from game 1 after this. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle.
Here's the first pitch.
Tucker.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7. The first baseman.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
So here's Yuli Gurriel towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and touches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
At the plate, Chas McCormick, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2. Gurriel, base runner at first with 1 out. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Batting 9.
Stepping in next, Martin Maldonado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 0-1 on its way. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Houston. Will move to the third with no score. So Stepping in is Ozzie Albies, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
The 1-1 home. Albies is on the move, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a little blooper to center. Altuve will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Striding in is Eddie Rosario. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Tucker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
Next to stand in is Adam Duvall. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more. Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. 1 hit's all they get. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duvall is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
1 out now in the Houston third, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First pitch of the AB now. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. Brantley leads off first with 1 away. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Duvall is there, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 44.
So next to bat will be Yordan Alvarez. He collected a base hit his first time up. He's set, and the pitch.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
Peterson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Astros leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. In the air, down the line in left. Alvarez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting. Jock Peterson.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Fans, since 1980, Make-A-Wish has granted life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. Children who have wishes granted build the emotional and physical strength needed to fight their medical condition. To help and support our cause, please visit us online at wish.org.
Pitch on the way.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Right side hit hard. There is Altuve. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Another 0-2 home. Hit out towards second. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Ready with the 0-2. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Will hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Definitely not the way he was looking to start this inning, Dan.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that'll get down out there. And not in time as the run scores.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to
fielder.
call a spade, right? He's really struggling.
Corbett.
The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
To the plate now, Chas McCormick. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Tucker rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And they now lead by 2. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Gurriel on second. McCormick is over at first with 1 away. And it's 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Albies onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. It's the Astros 2 and the Braves 0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in a game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop can't be. fans, theshow.com is the only address you need for everything you want to know about MLB The Show. Keep updated with blogs and news straight from the source. Take part in interactive message boards. Track your stats, and so much more. Don't forget, the site for all things The Show is now theshow.com.
Yimi Garcia, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
First offering on its way. Dansby Swanson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Alvarez will be there for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the fifth, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch on its way.
That's a strike.
Grounded softly to the right. Gurriel brings it in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. In for Houston, Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Astros, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Yep. Too high.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
They've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. From the stretch, As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. That's popped up. Freeman trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
The right fielder, number 30.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. One left for Houston, but they hold a 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Fans, want an even easier way to buy tickets to an upcoming game? Well, what could be easier than doing it through your mobile phone? Visit MLB.com on your mobile device, select the game you want, and bring your digital ticket with you to the game, or print them at home. How easy is that? Visit MLB.com/tickets for all the details. Hey fans, want to be able to take MLB.com with you wherever you go? Then listen to the best of Major League Baseball when and how you want it through MLB.com podcasts. Whether it's fantasy information, minor league information, or the latest news and views from around baseball, MLB.com podcasts will keep you informed. Visit MLB.com/podcast and subscribe today. Fans, the RBI program is a program sponsored by Major League Baseball that provides baseball and softball playing opportunities to youth in underserved communities. RBI currently serves nearly 120,000 boys and girls in more than 200 cities worldwide. For more information on the RBI program, Or to find the RBI league nearest you, please visit MLB.com/RBI.
first delivery to him.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And he fouls this one off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate, Austin Riley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and we are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman.
First pitch on the way.
Gurriel.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting. The center fielder, Chas McCormick.
Now at the plate, here is Chas McCormick. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. In there, 1-2 now.
12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
So he got him swinging. Chas McCormick becomes out number 2 this inning. Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there, base hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Here's Michael Brantley, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One and one.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Here's the 1-1. line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to get down out there. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Jesse Chavez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and 1 strike. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Popped up. Freeman is over to take a look, and that's going to land foul. Again, another foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Peterson. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 0-1. Here it comes. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jorge Soler. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hits this one hard the other way, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Braves strand 1. They trail 3-2. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Called strike 0-2. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 0-2 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Rosario, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Carlos Correa stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Alvarez on at first, nobody out. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out. Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That evens it up 1-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Here comes the 1-2. Chopper to short. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a line drive. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
The batter, the center fielder,
In now, Chas McCormick. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. He's well placed down and away for a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here comes the 1-2. Left side, reined in. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Braves 2. Up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Hey fans, a reminder to check out the fast pitch pitching cage located on the 100 level behind first base. To date, the fastest pitch throw is 91 miles an hour, set by Kyle Saul, and the slowest is 44 miles an hour, set by Joe Wilkerson. Fans, it's time to upgrade someone from the cheap seats to the best seat in the house, courtesy of MLB The Show. All right, time to draw the name. And here we go. Our winner is Kurt Kellenberger. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Congratulations, Kurt. You and your family can move down to 4 seats behind home plate. Again, courtesy of MLB The Show. MLB at Bat is the #1 source for live baseball everywhere you go. Available for your phone or tablet, MLB at Bat provides live audio, pitch tracking, stats, news, highlights, and more. Visit MLB.com for details. Hey fans, a reminder to stop by our auction tents here at the stadium. This month's celebrity auctions include MLB The Show merchandise, signed by Chris Cutliff and Scott Rohde, and even a lot of Nick Livingston's beard. fans, if you're sitting in section 121, row H, you're sitting in the Topps lucky row of the game. You'll all be taking home a pack of Topps baseball cards. Congratulations from Topps. As the official charity of Major League Baseball, the Boys and Girls Club of America allows more than 4 million children annually the chance to realize their dreams both on and off the field. Visit the Boys and Girls Club of America online at bgca.org.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Albies with a 1-1 count now. 1-1.
2-1.
fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. Thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tucker looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now back, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball.
This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping up is Eddie Rosario. Blasted a solo homer last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Kendall Graveman gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth.
Number 31, Kendall Graveman.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in next, Adam Duvall. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outfield in the no-doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Braves draw a bit closer, courtesy of the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Astros 4 and the Braves 3. Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in will be Jose Altuve, singled in his last at-bat. First offering. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
2-1.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Michael Brantley will be next. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
3-2 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Swanson ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First delivery to him. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-0.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch of the AB on its way. And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Stepping in now, Jock Peterson.
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. And he fouls this one off. Final strike for the Braves. Struck him out. Atlanta, good night.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Houston win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Yimi Garcia pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt